Hey guys, it's Cassie, and I'm starting a 24-hour readathon by myself. Yay. Because I have no one else to do it with me. So, cool. I'm gonna post right now that I'm doing a 24-hour readathon. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna post it right at 8 o'clock, because I do believe it is almost 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna go do that. I did just take a shower and I do feel like I'm getting sick, so bad. But hopefully today I can get rid of that sicky icky feeling right now that I'm having. And hopefully it'll pass. So yeah. I will show you guys the books that I will be reading today in a little bit. So in a little bit you're probably gonna see my messy bedroom. I just got out of school and I got some boxes to basically unpack because I still have boxes in my grandparents' house, or at least now I don't have boxes in my grandparents' house. They're all here. Yay. Perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. Okay, so why am I doing a 24-hour readathon? Because it's the end of the month, and I really need to read these books and finish them, and actually have like a wrap up to do. I mean, I have 2 books already that I've already read this month. I just kind of want to read another 2 books, so then it's 4 books, and I would be kind of like on track, but kind of not on track of my reading goal. So that is why I'm using a 24-hour readathon. As you can tell, it's 8:03 right now, a.m. That's probably really early for some of you, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a horrible sleeping schedule. I personally think mine's just jacked up because I go to bed at like 9 and then wake up at 5. Or I sleep in till 12 and it just... Stop talking about your sleeping schedule, okay? You want the books. Okay. So I'm gonna be reading, or finishing reading, Aragon by Christopher Paolini. I'm pretty sure it's an Italian name, and that's why I can't pronounce it. So, Christopher Paolini. I have to look at the book to read it. So, let's see. I'm already, I believe, 300 pages in, so I think I have about 100, almost 200 pages? Almost 200 pages left to finish, so hopefully I'll get that done today. My second book, I'm basically reading with my sister. It doesn't have the cover on, but it is Baus by Lily Singh. And I'm reading this with my sister. I don't know if my sister wants to read it, but I'm going to finish this book today, hopefully today. Ow, my hand is cramping. Gosh, I'm horrible at vlogging, guys. I can't stand it. Okay, so I'm reading this book with my sister, but I don't know if my sister is going to want to read all of it today because she's not like a pull-through marathon reader kind of thing, you know? So she won't do it. She probably won't do it, so I'll be reading this. And hopefully I will start and maybe get halfway through and I know I'm not going to finish this book today because it looks so big. I think it's one of the biggest books in the series, if not one of the biggest books in the entire series. And if the last one's the biggest one, it doesn't look that big to me, which is kind of pissing me off a little. But it is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. Yeah, I just started reading this series. Kill me because I haven't read Harry Potter yet. But yeah, so okay, let's go downstairs with Aragon and get some coffee and breakfast. Okay, so I am downstairs in my basement where it's really cold, so it's not gonna help my health state right now. Um, but here I can talk freely because my dad is upstairs watching TV and, well, not really watching TV, he's just flipping through channels, like watching Gladiator and the, Ice Age. If you didn't notice, I probably do a lot of reading down here. So, yeah. I'm gonna go eat breakfast and continue reading. And the only thing, or start reading. And the only way I can possibly do that is if I stop vlogging. But I kind of realized, did I explain what 24-hour read-a-thon is? Basically, I watched a video by Zoe, or read by Zoe, and she did a 24-hour read-a-thon, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I kind of want to do that too. You know, especially now. Now's a good time to do that. But I didn't like tell anyone that I was gonna do a 24-hour read-a-thon. I kind of wanted to just do it by myself and see how it is. If I want to do it in the future, if I want to do it like every month or something, or every other month. You know, like depending on that ratio, and depending on how this one goes. But 24-hour readathon doesn't mean that I'm awake for 24 hours and reading. No, it just means throughout the entire day that I am awake, I am reading, except for right now, which kind of, you know, like wastes time. But I don't really care. And also, the reason why I wanted to do this was because I'm also reading Boss, and I kind of wanted to share some of my feelings as I'm reading Boss. So that is a perfect thing to do. I will also share my feelings about Aragon with you guys in a little bit after I start reading. Just give me an hour, which will to you would be a second. So yeah, I'm gonna eat and read at the same time. It's really dark. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on another light. Yay. Okay, so it is 12:28, almost 12:30. Obviously it's almost 12:30. And I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. I haven't been reading for, well, I've been reading for a while, but I stopped. I've been reading in like intervals, I guess you could call them, because I've stopped, watched 10 minutes of TV, then around 10:50 stopped reading again, or around 10:30 actually. 10:50 is when I started walking to go do some errands and stuff to my school. And that was basically a waste of my time because no one was there. And before you guys say school's over, of course nobody's there. No, their teachers are still there. Just I went by the office and I saw people's stuff there. Just nobody was in the office, so I couldn't talk to anyone. Yeah, okay. So I am gonna go eat lunch. I think I'm gonna switch from Aragon to Boss by Lily Singh. I am 378 pages in to that. I want to read Boss. The thing about Aragon is that I think it's really different. It's like really different from the book, and the map that it has, because for some reason I like as soon as something has a map on it, I like follow along where it is. I'm like, where are they? And it's Aragon's like a lot of traveling, and they're doing a lot of traveling. So I'm like trying to follow where they're like going, and I'm completely lost, and there are things that just don't make sense on the map from what Christopher Paolini describes in the book. So that's the one thing that I kind of upset about through this entire book. Otherwise, I think it's pretty good. I haven't mentioned that I've read this book before, but have never finished it because I've always thought it was boring. Now I'm actually quite interested in it. I think it's because I'm more, what's the word? Not accustomed, just, I lost the word. I lost the word. I don't know what word. Okay, yeah, but now I'm have a new appreciation for reading it. Um, so reading this book has been a lot easier because I've already read it like once, or twice, or something like that. Now it's getting harder because because I've gotten to the part where I've never reached before, and like I've never read this part of the book, so it's like new stuff that doesn't make sense and blah blah blah. I'm gonna go get food because I want food. Okay. And switch. And my doggy is right here. Say hi, Violet. Are you just gonna stare? Okay. She's just gonna stare. Okay. I will say goodbye to you guys. Before I continue reading, because I just ate, I'm going to pick up Boss by Lily Singh, if I haven't told you already. Pretty sure I have. Before I continue reading this book, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of my thought process or what I think about this book. So as I'm reading it, I kind of read reviews, spoiler reviews, because I hate spoilers. But I know there's a lot of mixed reviews as to any book or movie or entertainment-wise. Basically anything anyone does, there's always like mixed feelings about it. So I know one thing is that this book is simply like every other book. Some people have seen this book done already. But to me, yes, okay, I can read a book like this again and still think this book is different because Lily has put her own voice into it. Um, and yes, everyone else puts their own voice into it, and that's what I love about books and reading things from different people. Is yes, okay, they could be talking about the same thing. Like, how does a teacher read 30 essays about the same topic, the same everything? Literally, the introduction will be the same, the body paragraphs and the conclusion will be the same. Everything is just the same for this one topic. But how can they read 30 copies of it? Because each student puts their own voice into that essay, which makes it completely different. You get what I'm saying? So, yes, Lily puts modern day details like little things like Game of Thrones and references things to it. Like there's something else like the 300. I don't know if she puts The Rock in here or something. She probably does. Um, she puts a lot of people that are got her inspired, blah blah this, blah blah that, and she puts a lot of modern stuff. And yes, okay, in 20 years, kids today or teenagers today, or teenagers in 20 years actually, will probably never get these references, and because times change. Well, you could say that somebody wrote a book like this 20 years ago, but their references don't matter to us. We won't get them because we've never watched the TV shows or movies that that they've watched back then. The one thing that I will always say that is special is Lily's voice in this book. I feel like this book is completely and utterly her. I didn't realize that she had a psychology degree, and I guess it's what kind of pushed her, like her background in psychology pushed her to writing this book, but also her own experiences, obviously. And I feel like it's a mix of both, because I feel like there's someone with, yeah, she has a degree in psychology, so her personality or her knowledge of psychology and your psychological makeup, um, as she calls it, as probably anyone calls it, is kind of referenced into this book. So with that, I realized how this book is so much like her and is just so her to me. I love these little pages. Actually, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the first page or the first chapter because first page chapter because that's not okay. First page chapter thing. I don't know. Because it's not spoilery, but like you'll see it literally later. Um, and it's basically her with a Nintendo game. So yeah, that to me that looks pretty old. Um, but yeah, I don't even know what my point is. Um, all I know is there's a lot of mixed reviews, and that's like my thought on some of those reviews because some reviews have said that they've seen a book like this already, and it's so today has not been a full day of nonstop reading because it is 5:19 right now, and my battery's at 16%, and I had to go do an errand, so I was stuck in traffic for about an hour until now. But I went and did some errands. I have my puppy, and I have coffee over there, along with the book Aragon. So I'm going to continue on reading Boss by Lily Singh because I think it's a very easy read right now, and it'll get me into the mood of more reading, and then I will go back to Aragon and hopefully finish Aragon because that's the one book that I actually really want to finish today, and hopefully I will. So I believe it's been a while since I opened the camera and talked to you guys, but I have my puppy here. I have a bagel sandwich right there, along with a bunch of other books, and still a messy place right there. But I do believe it is around 8:44. And I'm really close to finishing Aragon. I think I can pull through. Hopefully, I will finish before 10. Actually, even before that, 9:30. Aiming for 9:30. And then kind of reading a little bit more of Boss. And then by 10, I'll be in bed, asleep. And then I can wake up at like 6 and continue reading Boss. Because my 24-hour marathon is not up yet. So from there, I can just continue on reading. Continue on. I might continue on a 24-hour vlog and turn it into a 48-hour readathon. I don't know. Because today I haven't done much reading. It's been, well, I've done a lot of reading actually, but not as much reading as I'd hoped because like 3 hours of my day, other than eating, but 3 hours of my day have gone by, probably even more than 3 hours has gone by, and I wasn't reading. So I want to clear up those 3 hours just a bit. Say hello to my puppies. Say hi to the internet. Don't turn away from the internet. Come on. Say hi to the internet. Hi, internet. She's the cutest thing in the world. So I'm snuggled up with my Pookie. Well, kind of snuggled up, not really. I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna read. You guys can tell I moved from my basement to my room. It is late. It's about 11:08. Yeah, it's almost 11:10. And I've just finished Aragon, and my thing was to finish it at 9:30, but I stopped. I don't know why I stopped reading, but I did. But I did finish Aragon, so I'm happy with that. So that means I have 3 books for my wrap up for my wrap up video, yeah. So we're good. I think I'm gonna go to bed. now, after I drink my water, or finish drinking my water, and then I will go to bed, and then in the morning I will probably continue reading Boss. But thank you for watching my 24-hour read-a-thon. Read-a-thon? Yeah, read-a-thon. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe and like. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.